If you have started decluttering but find yourself losing momentum after a couple of weeks and dragging your feet, this week's video is for you. Today we're diving into a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and it's all about rewards and self-care as we are on our decluttering journey. And let's face it, tackling clutter is often exhausting and overwhelming. And once those feelings take over, it can be really easy to start procrastinating. I've been in the decluttering trenches myself, and let me tell you, it's not always rainbows and unicorns. That's why I'm a firm believer in celebrating our wins, no matter how small. Whether it's finally conquering that overflowing junk drawer or making it through a mountain of mail, every step forward deserves a high five and a reward to match. Yep, rewards are like the secret sauce to keeping us motivated, especially when it comes to decluttering. Our brains are naturally wired to seek out rewards. It's like they're little pleasure-seeking missiles, constantly on the lookout for anything that'll give us that warm and fuzzy feeling inside. And when we pair rewards with decluttering tasks, something magical happens. Think about it this way. You set a goal to tackle that overflowing closet of yours. It's overwhelming to say the least. But then you promise yourself a little treat once you're done. Maybe it's a bubble bath. Maybe it's ordering takeout from your favorite restaurant. Suddenly, your desire to procrastinate is not as prevalent. You've got something to look forward to, a light at the end of a clutter-filled tunnel. And here's where the psychology comes into play. You see, our brains are wired to respond to positive reinforcement. When we reward ourselves for completing a task, our brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine, which basically tells us, hey, that thing you just did, keep doing it because it feels awesome. So by incorporating rewards into your decluttering routine, you're not only making the process more enjoyable, but you're also priming your brain to associate decluttering with something incredibly positive. Now, when we're talking about rewards, we're not thinking about anything astronomical, such as a trip to Costa Rica. By the way, if you can afford it, by all means, go ahead. We're talking about these everyday basic rewards that are simple, but yet oh so satisfying. For those small victories, like finally conquering the medicine cabinet or going through your hair products, a great reward can simply be a fresh manicure. As a busy mom, I know firsthand how hectic life can be. That's why I love treating myself to a little DIY mani and pedi. Not only is it a fabulous way to pamper yourself, but it's also a cost-effective option that keeps those decluttering wins rolling in. Trust me, there is nothing like rocking a fresh set of nails while conquering clutter like a boss. Which leads me to today's sponsor, Nail Reserve. Nail Reserve is an incredible LA nail-loving brand focusing on vegan, nine-free, and cruelty-free gel nail products. Nail Reserve polishes are affordable, salon quality, and are a great way for rewarding yourself for a decluttering job well done. I typically will pour myself a glass of wine and put on a show. Currently, I'm binging the new season of Is It Cake on Netflix and enjoy the therapeutic process of painting my nails. If you are brand new to gel life, keeping your polish on for longer, you'll need a mini UV LED lamp, which is why I highly recommend their beginner kit, which comes with everything that you'll need. Visit their website, the link is in the description. And don't forget to use code SMARGO for 50% off 2 products or more. Cannot be paired with bundles or ongoing promotions. Other reward options can include treating yourself to your favorite dessert or snack. Drop a comment and let me know what snack is your little bit of guilty pleasure. You can also do what I oftentimes do, which is walk over to your favorite mom and pop coffee shop and get yourself that delicious latte. You can also take a leisurely bath with scented candles and calming music. You can enjoy a hot cup of tea or coffee while reading a book or watching a favorite TV show. Spending some time in nature is another great option, whether it's a walk in the park or simply sitting outside and soaking up the sun. You can indulge in a mini spa session at home with a nice little face mask. Set aside time for a creative activity you enjoy, such as drawing, crafting, or journaling. Have a cozy movie night with popcorn and your favorite film. Or simply reward yourself with a short nap or relaxation time after completing a decluttering task. Now let's level up a little bit. You've tackled the small task, and now maybe it's time to tackle
the big kahuna.
Maybe it's decluttering your entire garage, or finally organizing that mountain of paperwork. For these monumental achievements, you deserve something a little bigger. How about treating yourself to a fancy dinner at that restaurant you've been eyeing, or splurging on a new piece of furniture to elevate your space? I actually recently rewarded myself and got myself this brand new rug. Love it. It's all about celebrating your wins in a way that's both meaningful and practical. Now remember, we're decluttering here, so I'm in no way, shape, or form encourage you to run out to Home Goods and buy out half the store, right? As we are on our decluttering journey, more should actually leave our house than make its way back in. Remember, the key here is to find a reward that resonates with you and set that reward for yourself before you begin the task. Whether it's a small indulgence or a large splurge, the most important thing is that this reward brings you joy and reinforces all of your hard work. So especially on those days where you're ready to give up, you keep going because you know that reward that's maybe even pinned to your refrigerator is in sight once you complete the task. If you're enjoying my video, don't forget to contribute to my coffee addiction by smashing that like button. Next, let's talk about something that's just as important, if not more important, than having rewards incorporated into your decluttering journey. And that is, we need to remember to self-care. The truth is that decluttering can be a roller coaster ride. There will be highs, there will be lows, and there will definitely be moments when you feel like throwing in the towel and binge watching Netflix instead. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. Decluttering isn't just about organizing your physical space. It's also about nurturing your mental and emotional well-being. And that means showing yourself some kindness, giving yourself permission to take breaks, and having grace when things don't go according to plan. So when you find yourself overwhelmed and knee-deep in clutter, remember this mantra: it's okay to hit pause. Step away from the chaos, take a deep breath, and instead do something that nourishes your soul. Maybe it's taking a walk in nature, practicing some yoga, or simply curling up with a good book and a cup of tea. Whatever it is, give yourself permission to recharge and refuel. Now, my channel is called Be Good to Yourself, so I don't think I can make this video without addressing the importance of being good to yourself and being kind to yourself, especially when you're on this overwhelming, exhausting decluttering journey. It can be incredibly easy to just keep going and going and going and going and going, and lo and behold, you wake up one morning and you're like, my back hurts and I'm tired and I can't do this anymore. You don't want to get to that point. Decluttering is hard work, both physically and emotionally, and it's okay to acknowledge that. So if you're feeling exhausted, if your mental health is taking a hit, or if your body's begging for a break, listen to what it's telling you. Show yourself some compassion, cut yourself some slack, and remember that progress is progress, no matter how small. And lastly, give yourself grace. There will be days when you're on fire, knocking out decluttering tasks left and right. And then there will be days where the momentum is just not there, when the mere thought of tackling that overflowing closet feels like climbing Mount Everest. So remember this: be good to yourself. Take breaks when you need them, and give yourself grace when things just don't go as planned. There's always tomorrow. Rewards, self-care, and kindness are your biggest allies when you're on your decluttering journey. Brand new to decluttering, you can check out this video next, where I teach you all you need to know as a decluttering beginner. As always, thank you so much for watching. Good luck on your decluttering journey, and remember to be good to yourself.